Fuck it. All right, let's go. We back. You know who the fuck it is.
Yes.
The rapper and the
drummer
podcast episode
9.
Is it time to drop
that shit?
It's the rapper and the drummer podcast. Nigga.
Put extra stink on it.
Extra stink on it today, you feel me? I'm feeling good.
Extra stink on it.
I'm here, you here, we here. We got the homies in the building today, you feel me? Y'all can't see them, but we can.
Exactly.
The energy is everywhere.
Exactly.
You hear me, guys?
Exactly. It's a lot to feel good about, y'all. It's a lot
we
to
celebrating, man. It's a celebratory episode, man.
Exactly.
Look, hold on.
H2O. H2O.
Stay hydrated.
Factual.
Ooh, that's that real water.
Exactly.
Holy water. My guy, how you been?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Oh yeah, it's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the personal worlds, but it's good. How you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling blessed, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like new money, man.
Yeah, bro.
I
feel that. It's a good day. 110%. Really, really excited still off the Stuck on Nerf release party, which is amazing. Man. I'm still riding that high, bro. Still riding that high.
Preach. If y'all don't know, I just dropped my new EP, Stuck on Nerve. You feel me? We're gonna put the link right here. Bing. Feel me? On all major streaming platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon, Bandcamp, Audio Max, SoundCloud. Shit, hit me up. I'll send you the MP3 and the wave file. You dig? You feel me? Feeling good, man. So I'm getting some good feedback.
That Bandcamp, what's special about that Bandcamp, though?
Bandcamp, man, y'all can support an indie artist, man. I put up all the bread to artwork, studio time. It's only $8, but you can pay what you want. You want to throw in $10, you want to throw in, you know what I'm saying?
Call that a whosoever will.
The minimum is $8, though. I ain't taking less than $8. Anything less than $8 is disrespect. Exactly. But you feel me? Fuck with your boy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We are the rapper and the drummer podcast. I do rap time to time, you know.
Factual.
He does drum.
Factual.
You feel me? But honestly, let me hear what's your opinion on the project? Let me get some. Come on, talk to me.
Yo, it's crazy. I haven't given you like the official review.
You haven't.
I've only given you like reactions as you played in the whip. Those be my favorite moments though. When you be like, yo, let me get the aux. I be like,
let me play you something. You know, my man's always with that. You feel me? Behind the scenes before everybody else. But we haven't sat on this and spoke about. So how about your boy?
I mean. So it's been funny. I've definitely listened to it about 6-7 times. I would say at this point, 6-7 times.
Appreciate.
And like you said, it's 13 minutes. So it's
only 13 minutes.
You got it. You literally run it. I run it back twice every time because it's like, dang. But first track, Sun Gazing. It gave me a vibe of like that feel good summertime. You know, when you hear this, it's that really light. You let the sun hit your face. You rolling in the highway. You start doing your commute. It's a good commuter song. You feel me? Like it's just like it's about to be the summer. You drop this right at that perfect time. I'm like, yo, this made me hype as the weather get nicer.
Drop the top for that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have a top.
Exactly. Or you can let the window down. It don't matter.
Throw it in your earpods.
Or you can exactly
get on that MCH, right?
Exactly. And then honestly, my favorite track is My Universe. You already know, because I was like, wait, what? This the same track? I'm not gonna give too many details for those who didn't listen, but there's things that happened in that track. I think it's the longest one on the project.
You heard like the whole the whole process of that track from when it was just like a short little 2-minute joint to it being like 4 minutes and some change.
Exactly. So like to hear that whole transition, it's like you can feel the orbit that you created. You can feel like, yo, this is some rap meets Star Trek. Like I feel both of those waves. I'm like, you really get in space, like, and you describe what your universe really would be. So definitely that's my favorite track of the whole shit. 100%.
Thank you, sir.
Then this is funny because I was gonna tell you this too at the listening party. I knew this was Stegro's favorite track, Tug of War. Bro, he was in the zone when that.
I was so zoned out. I really was not paying no attention to anybody, bro. Like the listening party for me was hella emotional. Yeah. I think if you know, bro. Like I think I cried like twice during that shit, bro.
Nah, you definitely. Niggas that think you definitely
Cried like twice, bro. Like for me,
did.
because I think like niggas don't understand like why the music shit is like literally like therapy for me. So like when I put that shit out, I'm like having a spiritual moment for people because
Facts.
I'm going through some shit and I go to my notebook, put a beat on, and I like just get that shit out there, and then I go back to real life. Like it's rare the way you hear me. I hit you up and like vent to like, yo, I'm going through like that shit. If I stopped, I don't think in my life I could stop making music, because for me it's not really like the fame and all that shit. I put it out to the world because people have listened to my shit and I'm like, yo, you need to do this, that, and the third. But if I didn't, bro, I would still do that shit, record it, and just like play it back for me, because I literally make the music that I want to hear.
Exactly.
Like, I've been just blessed with that talent, because not a lot of people could do that shit. Like I make the shit that I want to hear. I could literally not listen to nobody but my shit, and literally had the same emotional experience with that shit. So when I put it out to people, like I'm there with y'all, but I'm not, because that shit always pull those emotions right back out when I'm going through anything. And I might not make a whole song about my issue. I might just put it in a line. But I know like in order to get it out, I have to write the full complete song to put it in that line, or else I'm just be writing line for line. So like I said, that shit was playing, bro, and I literally, it felt like the biggest weight was off my shoulder, because you know what I'm saying, I was in the crib, broken ankle, couldn't move, couldn't do shit, and that was the first time in life I ever experienced some shit like that, bro. It literally gave me a new appreciation for like just mobility, being able to walk to the kitchen, get a glass of water, walk back to the couch by myself. So I don't think people understand, like when you can't do shit like that you do every day, that you just like I'm not saying you take advantage, but you just don't think about that shit.
And
like,
that's why the title of track 3 is so crazy. That tug of war.
Tug of war, bro. Like I'm literally and if you even listen to that song on a deeper level, like in the second verse where I'm just talking about life, how, you know what I'm saying, I don't get too deep in the track, I want y'all to listen to it, but I'm literally talking about the struggles of somebody who's in the street but don't want to be there. Like I say in a line, stuck between the trap and the church, got hit, now he laying here trapped in the church. And I'm talking about, like, I wrote that verse for my little cousin, you know what I'm saying, who's active in the gang culture, who's, got a felony, you know what I'm saying, has some things on him or whatever. Just the tug of war I know he deals with, because I know it's a part of him that's like that, but there's also like a very soft, a very like,
those be the most gangsters people, bro. Those be the most gangsters people.
That nigga see me, bro, and it's like a moment, bro. We like, if we don't see each other in a minute, then when we see each other, it's like we connect on a different level, because I used to like babysit this nigga. Now he's a grown man, and like I know what he's going through. But unlike him, like for me, I've always been somebody who could play every side of the spectrum. I could chill with the hood niggas, chill with the bitches, chill with the funny niggas or whatever. But it's some people who can't do all that shit. They get into one space and they feel like, yo, I'm here or I'm here. It's only one or the other. I'm either on my family shit because I don't want to disappoint the people that love me, or I'm outside for real and I'm really doing dirt. Like, I don't know half of the shit that he's done, but I know it's shit that gives him PTSD to where he feels like he has to have something on him. So like, just dealing with the duality of life, bro. That shit, it could be a lot. So I wanted to, when I'm putting the songs together, I don't always go into it with the intention of, oh, I'm about to write this and change somebody's life. I just try to tap in and just hope that the person that I'm like speaking to hears this shit and they know that I'm speaking to them. Like I literally speak to people I know personally in my music. Like I might not say their name or like directly talk to them, but I hope like if you listen, like I tell everybody, like if you really want to know how I feel about you, if you really want to know like the status of where we at, just go through my music and I promise you there's something in there that you could be like, this motherfucker might be. It's not shots. Sometimes I don't want to like have those difficult conversations. I'd rather just put that shit in a song.
And that's facts what you were saying earlier when you was like, you know, you may not call and vent, but it's just like, in listening to the project, it's mad comments. I'm like, yo, we was talking about that. We was talking about even just the whole my universe concept. It would be times we talking about stuff. You like, yo, that don't affect me, bro. That's not in my universe.
That's not in my universe.
And I used to be like, word, okay, I feel you on that. But then you made a whole
like, cause that concept is real for me, bro. Like the idea of creating your own world. Like people, you have the power to do that shit. Like I tell people, I don't really watch the news because I don't allow that shit doesn't exist in my universe. Exactly. So it's like my opinions about shit doesn't even matter, so I don't even formulate them shits. Because a lot of people form opinions about shit that like, yeah, everybody has an opinion, but it does nothing for society. So Facts. Why put it out into the world? Facts. Even if it's like just for conversation, if it's one-on-one and you doing your thing, that's one thing. But to like put it out on a social media or whatever, it's like somebody else could read that to where the comment you're talking about is part of their universe. Your views on Ukraine and Russia, you live in fucking Alabama, it doesn't affect you, but oh, these motherfuckers, and you put it out there, somebody read that shit, and that shit literally fucks up their frequencies.
And that's why the internet is such a wild place, bro. You could really go into deep, dark holes about very specific things. If you wanted to, you could believe there's a flat earth. Mash it. You can believe mash it.
Everything has hella evidence behind it. Everything has hella theories and all that shit. But it's like, yo, create your own universe. Exactly. You have that, you know, power. Because, like, bro, we're literally like, this shit is an experience. Like, life is an experience. It's not a sentencing. It's not like something to where it's a experience. Everybody's experience is different. There's some people who have to literally struggle from the day that they're born. Like they might be born with a one lung or some shit. So
conjoined twins. That's wild.
Their universe is completely different than yours. Their day-to-day problems it'll never equate to yours. So it's certain parallels that y'all will never have. So it's like, why try to relate? Instead of just existing in how you exist, let them exist. Accept their universe for what it is. Accept yours, and that creates peace, bro. So that song was literally to like try to create that mindset from people who listen to it.
And also, back to Tug of War, I feel like the feature on that. I'm sorry, what's her name again?
Ceoline. Shout out to the homegirl Ceoline. She went crazy.
Definitely, it was the perfect feature. When I say perfect, she was right in the pocket on the chorus. The vocals, it was you know, it was right in there. It wasn't like she was trying to do too much vocally or whatever. It was very.
She wrote the hook literally. Like
she wrote the hook. That's fine.
I sent her the second verse, and she like, I had the verses, but I had no hook. I wasn't gonna put a hook on that first. I was gonna put like some sketch or whatever. But I was like, nah, this shit this project needs something soft. It needs something that's gonna connect everybody. It can't just be my voice that's all over 40 songs. Even though I could have did it, it is what it is. But I just felt like to incorporate somebody else is gonna make people want to listen. If you look at 4 songs and you see one with a feature, it's like, let me see what this feature hitting on. If I fuck with the first one. So yeah, she came through and killed that shit. Shouts out to you, Ceoline.
And then final song, 10,000 Hours, which you know, just being somebody that's in the game currently, you know, I hear your veteranship as well in that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you
15-minute verse. I wrote that shit like that.
Veteranship, bro. Veteranship. It had the vibes of like those songs that get recorded 3-4 in the morning, like, yo, fuck it, just turn the beat on, I'm about to go crazy.
Bro, and that's where even the line, that the 10,000 hour line came in. Because I feel like in my career, like, I don't know people, and I was just realizing just from the listening party, it's certain people that only know me from podcasting. Like, they're just getting to know me as a rapper. So it's like, I don't want you to hear this shit and think that I just started this shit. Like, I got discography. Like, I got shit on iTunes from like 2017. Bro. Like, and that's because that's when I started uploading there. If you go to SoundCloud, it's shit on there from 2012. But if you want to go way back, the Bandcamp, I got shit on there from 2010. Like, I'm well past my 10,000 hours. So when Matt Martin, shouts out to him who produced the whole project.
Yo, shout out to Matt. Fucking
shouts out to Matt.
He bodied that. He bodied that.
That's the Zaytoven to my Gucci Mane. That's the fucking Kanye to my Jay-Z. Like he gets my sound.
Nah,
bro.
OD. The production on the project,
superb, bro. Superb. But like when he sent me that beat, I wrote in 15 minutes. Like after I wrote the first lines, the full court press, no mercy, up early, giving pep talks in the mirror to the one who wear the same jersey. Once I wrote that line, everything after that started flowing.
Yeah.
And then once I started doing that, I realized like, yo, this shit is easy. And then that's when the line came, 10,000 hours to perfection. I only got 20 minutes left, and I'm that's like a metaphor to me. Like I'm almost there, like because people won't realize that, like you the one until you won.
It's sunshine.
You hear me?
Right back
that goes
to
way
sunshine.
back. Like I've been like manifesting this shit within my music. So like to put this shit out and to like be at a level now where I feel like I'm an elite. Like to where I look at niggas who have millions of streams and all that shit, and I look at them as equals as far as like what we doing on the level of making music. Like yeah, you might have more bread, you might have more accolades, but if you put me in a studio with any of these guys, like, and I'm not like holding any from the Jay-Z's to the Blueface, nigga. I can do all of that shit. I can make them really niggas sound crazy, bro.
From the Jay-Z's to the Blueface, and that's 1,000,000,000% facts. And it's like, shout out to being able to put music out, shout out to streaming services, but like I be saying it to you, like if I could put your shit in shuffle with the, you know what I'm saying, it's like it can go right in there, no
seamless.
problem.
It don't sound
seamless, bro.
That shit won't come on and it be like,
yeah,
like who is this motherfucker that's trying? Like I'm not trying.
Exactly.
Like I had to like, not for nothing, I had to like convince myself for that because I kept putting shit like, yeah, I'm an aspiring rapper. Like no, bro, I'm a rapper with fans who pay to listen to my music, who pay for my merch, who come like, bro, I'm meeting people. They coming up to me. It was people who was hitting me up to come to the listening party I've never met before in my life, and they was just on some, yo, I've been fucking with you since the God MC, and I'm like, oh shit,
that's fire.
Like it's not a homie, there's not nobody who knows him. Like it's somebody like, nah, I just heard your shit, whatever. Like I remember when I was in Atlanta, I had this podcast. It was like my first time ever doing a podcast, somebody else's podcast, and it was because somebody had seen me at an open mic and was like, nah, bro, like you're different, and they was like, they put me in the room with like I think it was like Playboy Cardi's DJ and fucking I'm chilling on the weed right now, you feel me? I'm going through a mental, spiritual detox, you feel me? So I might sip a little liquor every now and then, but for some reason the weed just like, it was making shit cloudy for me, bro.
It happens.
I was getting too high, bro. I was in the crib for 3 months getting high.
Exactly. It happens. It happens.
Ha.
When you finally do hit this L though,
I already know. I'm waiting.
You about to go to Jupiter.
I'm waiting to the perfect moment.
I already know.
I might wait till I go on vacation.
Ooh.
Come around some water. You feel me?
With nature high.
You feel me?
Like you've been puffing. You've been big puff, big blunt brew.
I can't remember the last time I had a break. Can't remember to the point where I was telling people I wasn't smoking. They was like, "What happened? You gotta take a drug test?" When niggas say that, bro, you been smoking a long time, bro.
Facts.
Like, damn, I can't just stop for me. I'm like, oh, you about to go? You got to get locked up. You got parole. But back to the project. Yeah, but 10,000 hours. Like I said, it's four songs, y'all. It's 13 minutes. That shit really like, for me, it's therapy. Like, and it's not even. It's bro. I swear, it's not close to being as good as my album is. Like my official, either 2022 or 2023. I've been putting out a lot of mixtapes, EPs, and shit. I'm like, my energy is going towards like my full length album. Like, you're gonna get everything I've been wanting to like create in my life, like the songs I've been wanting to make since I was 16.
Fire. I'm
gonna make those songs, the stories that I've been wanting to tell since I like got in the booth. I'm gonna tell those stories, and I think even for the people who's like been following my journey, I think for them it's gonna be like a different experience because I don't think people understand like how complex I could really get with this shit. There's a lot of shit I don't put out. I keep to myself because I be like, I can't waste this shit. I don't think people gonna get it. I can't have this song sitting with 200-300 like streams. I need to like wait until I fully got a rollout and I fully got like the understanding of the industry fully. And that's where on the 10,000 hours I say I still got 20 minutes left.
Exactly.
Because there's a part of the industry, like the music side, I got that shit down pat.
Yeah.
I know my sound. I know what I want to do, but the other part, the business side of it, I'm still learning. I'm still getting into that. So, and I know a lot of people are having this same like journey.
Conundrum. It's a fucking conundrum.
Because the industry is crazy, bro.
Yeah. So let me put it like this. Would you say, as an indie artist or as an artist that's, you know, doing the thing, is it fair to say, you know what, I want to manifest? What would be that thing to put you over? Like, in my mind, I was thinking, I want to manifest being in front of that Grammy stage. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck the Grammys. That's not, I don't need that to be a check. But like, being in front of that Grammy stage, that would solidify, like, damn, I did. For music heads, you know what I'm saying? That is the, okay, you made it type shit. But is it? You know what I mean? What is the necessarily like,
a point in time,
I did it.
A point in time for me, that was it. Like, that was the magnum opus for me. It was like, yo, I want a Grammy.
Yeah.
But then, like, just getting deeper, like, just like real life, bro. Real life has like changed the perspective for me, because the satisfaction that I get from somebody who I have no connection with coming up to me and saying this line, saying a line from one of my like songs is like, oh shit, like, I've never performed in front of like 20, 30,000 people. I've never done the things that people do like weekly. So it's like, I can't even say that that's it for me anymore, because I thought that the joy that will come from receiving that, like, I've already like experienced that shit, bro. When I see people overly paying for my music, bro, it's like I'm charging $8 and somebody just pay $100 for it because they, bro. To me, once you get into the 3 digits, it's love. It's fully love, nigga.
Full, 100%.
So when somebody does that for me, like the euphoric state that brought me to, is like, yo, I don't even know how I would react to being on a fucking like a Grammy nom, or just having being considered for that. But for me, it's all about the people, bro. Like, it's literally about the people, because I know everybody can't express their thoughts and their problems through, you know, music,
a medium. Yeah,
some
exactly.
people got to do other shit. Some people got to really go talk to a therapist.
Yeah.
So if somebody can listen to my shit and that becomes therapy for them, like, that might be it for me, bro. Like, I don't know how long I got on this planet. None of us do, but I know, like, I've made enough material to where, like, bro, I have the potential to like live forever. Exactly.
But
I know some people who feel like if they don't win one of them shits, that they feel like, I don't know. At this point, I can't relate to that, because I think to even be able to say like, oh, the Grammy shoulda, and then somebody agree with you, like, damn, like,
because I feel like it's levels now. Because even like I was listening to Hot 97. They had Caleb on there. Caleb is the dude that was in Stranger Things, the only black dude in there. Shout out to him. But like, he was
doing
saying,
music now?
Yeah, he doing music now. But he was saying how like it was levels to him for realizing he made it. And even just as an artist now, I feel like now there's almost a blueprint, and we always see it happen. It's a viral clip, then it's maybe another viral clip, then it's a single. Then after the single, it's the album. Then it's a collab with a well-known, you know what I mean? It's like, it almost is like we've seen it happen to so many people that that's necessarily what the rollout is for you to make it. And it's just like, how to navigate. Do you follow that specific path, or do you just, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird right now.
Because I'm like, what is really winning a Grammy? Because if I write a song for another person and I win a Grammy, is that as satisfying as writing a song for myself and winning a Grammy? Like, do those, you know, do they equal in feeling of satisfaction? And it's just like, I think, as far as, like I said, it's all about perception.
Yeah.
Because the first time we hear somebody or we see somebody and they go viral or whatever, we think that's their coming out. We think that's their, but bro, it's,
let's give somebody an example. Let's look at Cardi B for it. Cause I feel like her story was like a not classic, but it was very interesting how
it was like the start of like a lot of these female rappers.
Yeah, cause like she had the internet on lock first with her clips, you know, stripper shit, funny shit, and all that.
But as a New York nigga,
yeah,
she was already lit in the city though.
Exactly, she was, cause her mixtapes was kind of known. It wasn't that known.
But
it was
even as
known.
a personality, we're in a stage now with the internet with is like, if you're an influencer, and this is my one gripe with hip hop.
Let's hear it.
This is my gripe with rap music, period. This is the only genre of music to where you can have 0 to no like skill and be successful in it. Because I could write a rap song for somebody and they execute it. If I write an R&B song for somebody and they can't sing, they can't execute it.
But is it no skill? Because I feel like those people just have the power to draw attention. That's what we see. But that's a quote unquote skill.
But that's what I'm talking about. If you already like, let's just say you was popular in high school, right? You got out of high school, you popular in college. Bro, some people who just are people.
Yeah.
Popular in college, throwing parties, you get out of college and you're a party promoter. Everybody just knows you. Just so happen to be known, whatever. Yeah. So then the known people know known people. And that's what makes you an influencer. True. And it's not like you gotta do anything groundbreaking really to become an influencer. You could kind of just be lit, bro. And I think people kind of think that that's like, oh, you can't just be lit. Like, bro, you can just be lit. I know people who've been lit their whole lives and they don't know what to do with their litness.
Yeah, and it's crazy because the more lit you get, the less you gotta spend on shit. People just send you shit so you could wear it. Because if you wear it and give them a shout out, then it's this. Oh, if you go to this restaurant, it's this. If you go to this club and say you was here, it's this. So it's like, you're right. That shit gets crazy.
But I could write them a rap song, and if they got a little bit of rhythm, a teaspoon. It don't take a lot of rhythm to
Shout out to a teaspoon of rhythm.
Shout out to a teaspoon of rhythm. And they execute the song, and it drops because they're lit. They're already gonna garner more following than somebody who might be like 10 times more talented, but just not as big of a influencer as them. So they drop that shit, and let's say it does 10,000. It goes enough to where they could share how many views they got. So now people who are actually in the industry will look at that person and be like, oh, now you want to rap? So it's like if you can't execute that song as an influencer, now bro, name another genre of music where you could do that. I'll wait.
Oh, yo. What's that guy that Hash went to go see, the weird white guy that be wearing the cowboy hats? I forgot him. He's probably the only one I could think of. He's like that weird dude.
What type of music does he make?
He be kissing old women. He makes weird ass music. I don't even know what it is. You know what I'm talking about, right? He used to kiss. Damn, I gotta find this guy. He's a weird motherfucker. But yeah, he's probably another example of that type of thing that
somebody
you could do.
Somebody who's doing some weird internet shit.
Yeah.
Transferred it over to what? He rap? He rap now or do a type of rap shit?
Nah, it's not even rap. It's some other shit.
When he's singing? Is he playing
he's like some country. It's like some Kid Rock shit.
Can he play an instrument?
He can play a guitar a little bit.
That proves my point. You can put the phone away.
Yeah, you're right.
He's able to play a guitar.
That's true.
If you could play a little bit of keys, you could join a band. Bro, you could play the fucking bongos and join a band. But if you can, bro, I guarantee you I can teach anybody how to rap if they can just fucking keep up. If they got a little bit of a teaspoon. That's the only it's hard to teach somebody how to be a singer. It's hard to teach somebody how to be a pop star, to make pop music.
You know, I thought about Ashley Fresh Prince, that episode. She was trying to do it and she just couldn't do it.
With the rap?
She was trying to be on her singing shit.
Nah, Ashley was fire with the singing. Remember she did the show at the shit?
Yeah,
and then
right,
niggas came and
right.
was doing the... Nah, Ashley was lit on the singing.
Nah, she was, you're right.
Me?
Shout out to Tatiana Ali, man.
Shout out to Tatiana Ali, one of my, you feel me, childhood crushes.
Kyla Pratt, Tatiana Ali.
Kyla Pratt.
Topanga was low-key black, even though she
Y'all wrote
was black.
A whole song about Topanga.
Topanga.
Bro, I feel like Topanga was like a black girl dipped in...
bro.
Dipped in Caucasian...
Yo, Topanga, bro.
What is she? She can't
Topanga.
be just...
She's just Topanga,
bro. She got it wherever... I feel like it's somewhere, it's like a whole island of Topangas.
Nah, bro. She's a 101. She's a 101. Topanga's a 101.
Yo,
bro.
That was rare. And then, you ever gotten like older and like you look back on some of the chicks you used to like when you was like, I was wildin'. Not her, bro.
And then she was cool with the black chick too, so you know she was wavy.
Angela.
She was cool with Angela, bro.
And Angela was fire too.
Fire, bro. Shout out to my son Sean. My son Sean was like, nah, I need that.
Yo, Sean was the...
Sean was like, yo, I need that. Yo, what's up, man?
Toast to Sean, bro. You was holding it down, you feel me?
Nah,
shout out to Corey. Shout out to Mr. Feeney. Shout out to Boy Meets World. That's fucking classic,
bro,
nigga.
Remember the black teacher? They had the black teacher with the mini fro?
Oh, who used to come through and spit the real shit. My son ain't never have no full scene. He used to come through to the other white teacher and be like, yo, you bugging. And then
white
leave.
Teacher with the motorcycle, exactly.
The white teacher used to come to him and vent. He's like, nah, you wildin'. And then go back to his class. My son used to chill, bro.
They kept the black ratio good.
You feel me? Nah, but when they brought Angela in, that changed the fucking game, bro.
Yo, then
she was stupid back.
Eric started getting dumb funny. What's up? Eric started getting in his bag.
That's one of them shows. That shit just got better and better and better
Top
and
5,
better
bro.
and better.
Top 5. That show was amazing.
Let me take that.
I got you. I got you.
If I smoke by mistake.
You secondhand already.
I'm already secondhand smoking. And that's what's good thing about like quitting smoking around smokers. It's like, nigga, you still gonna get high.
That's a fact.
Stupid.
I feel like you're high already, even though I don't know.
Bro, I'm just in a good space, beloved. So yeah, shout out to Mr. Feeney, Boy Meets World. But yo, on a heavier note, bro. Not even on a heavier note, we're not going there yet.
We're not going there yet.
We was there for me, Stuck on Earth. Go download that. You feel me? But my guy, you out here on your drummer tip. You feel me?
Definitely.
Doing the thing behind the goddamn boom, 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 boom,
boom.
So tell me about that. What you playing at? Where can they find you?
So my boy, Big Scary Indian, shout out to him. Follow him.
That's a hell of a name. Shout out to Big Scary
Big Scary Indian, bro. He's a beast on the guitar. When I tell you that man's a beast on the guitar, bro.
You gotta be a beast with the name Big Scary Indian.
Big Scary Indian. He called me up like he got a few summer shows popping right now. He needed a fill-in drummer because his drummer not gonna be here. So I'm gonna be playing with Big Scary Indian. I got like 4 or 5 gigs with him. I'm gonna definitely post those. You already. I know one's at Gold Sounds. He plays a lot of Brooklyn spots, so you already. Secondly, my boy, it's crazy. This artist, his name's Ralphie. He posted that he needed a live band, and like 3-4 different people hit me up, all from way different walks of life. Somebody I knew from high school. Somebody I knew from just being in the Bronx. Somebody I knew from like middle school. Like, yo, I need a band. So we worked it out. He got a show, I think June 8th, Major Stage. It's a paid gig. I'm going to be playing with him. He got a few tracks he's trying to do.
Shout out to Major Stage.
Yeah, shout out
Book
to
your boy,
Stage.
go ahead.
Book him, definitely. But shout out to Ralphie. Shout out to Nate. He's going to be playing. Steve Go's going to be playing. My boy Jay Keys is going to be playing.
So Nate got my whole...
Niggas
got my whole... I love to see y'all working. You feel me?
I mean, it's work. It's definitely...
I need y'all bills paid. I need y'all to be healthy.
On top of that, too, we definitely doing the first live Stuck on Earth.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah.
We definitely doing the first live Stuck on Earth. I made sure I was going to tell you that, too, because we're going to orchestrate that. Shout out to Danny over at First Live. He hit me up. He asked about you, all that, when you got hurt and all that. So
shout out to Danny, man.
Definitely, we're gonna orchestrate that. Definitely get the live version of Stuck on Earth.
So expect that, because I think that might be something we can invite a few people to.
If
you're in the New York City area, you come see us. The rapper and the drummer, along with the rest of the Broski experience. You feel me?
It'll all make sense once you see that. I promise you, it'll all make sense.
Feature film.
So yeah, I mean. If you need drums, holla at me. You already know Cousins the band. We got hit up for a few things too. So that's going to be lit.
Hey, yo, cuz!
We also got a few tracks that we putting out. Shout out to Chisels and Stones, a.k.a. Nate plays guitar. He got some beats.
Chisels!
He got beats he putting out every now and then.
If you need beats, if you need just shit to be composed, you need some shit like movies, all that shit, hit us up, man. We got Chisels and Stones. Come through and bless you, get you some good original content for your movie, for your commercial, for your promo, for even if you just want a beat to rap on, sing on, all that shit.
All that
multimedia company over here on the Rap and Drama podcast. We got everything you need. If you need a movie shot, if you need something shot, you need your podcast tape. Hit us up. We throw the alley oop because we not selfish with our people. You feel me? We allow these people to go out. Get more work, you feel me? We gotta be out here. Shout out to
V Ferg too. He putting out some tracks, dog, and he's gonna be playing with Cousins the band on some tracks. He got a whole bunch of stuff going on. He always does something. You already know. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good summer. It's gonna be.
So it's safe to say we outside?
Definitely, bro.
Is it safe to say that we outside this summer?
Definitely. Live music, drumming, we doing it, bro.
You see, I'm almost back on my feet 100%. I'm like at a smooth 75. You feel me? If I ain't gotta, everybody pray for your boy. I don't gotta have the surgery. When I go to the doctor, you check on my shit. If I don't gotta have the surgery and they tell me that I'm the healing process is going good, I'm on y'all next by August on my mama. You feel me?
It's up.
Proud of you, my guy.
Yeah, proud of you too. Definitely, definitely.
Out here working. You
definitely.
Feel me?
So, yeah, man. I mean, the industry at this point, we in it. We in it to win it. And I'm looking forward to how everything's gonna play out, man. I'm not trying to. It's that weird like expectation, but also freeform. I'm really feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
how it is. Doing like the indie shit. I kind of look at it as like it's indie, but sometimes it's freelance if you really on your indie shit, because it's times to where like even me like it's times to where I'm in the studio as a producer. I'm in the studio as a writer, and I'm not necessarily working on anything for me, but I'm still doing this music shit. So that's more freelance, because I'm getting paid. I'm getting compensated. You feel me? Like, oh, y'all ain't know your boy had to pay. Yeah,
definitely.
Who I'm writing for?
Definitely. And it's so crazy too, because it's like, shout out to rappers in general, because 9 times out of 10. When I'm in the session with a rapper and it's a production or anything, I have that ear that I can be like, nah, do that, they do it. And it just always works. So, you know. Yeah, we outside, man.
Could be a multifaceted within this arts, man. But on a that's good. On a heavier note, man, gotta shout out, you know, the whole YSL, Young Thug, Gunna, Freedom people. You feel me?
It's a damn shame how they ran up in them.
I don't know if you've been living under a rock. You know what I'm saying? They got caught with the whole, you know, RICO charge
on this episode of Power.
All this, you know, racketeer and all this other shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which has torn me, bro.
I feel you.
Torn as like a person who's like for the community and for the advancement of, you know, our people. It's like, not that I'm against, you know, people getting $1 or, you know what I'm saying, making shit shake. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get it how they gotta get it. But I think a lot of this, like, is reflective of like what we accept in our culture and like the standard that we put on, you know, our rappers or whatever. And it's a very touchy subject because of what hip hop was based off of. And, you know, at the time and point we at now, it's like, you know, it's fucked up that they're using their lyrics to like basically
indict them,
send these guys away for a long time. But it's like, what are we putting out there? Like, how is this shit supposed to be interpreted? Because on one hand, when the shit was going down, I was looking at it like this. I was like, okay, they using the lyrics. So, say for instance, the lyrics aren't real, and as rappers, as artists,
he's painting the picture. Yeah, he's
painting the picture.
Yeah,
but we know how it is, bro. When you meet somebody who's talking that shit, and you find out from somebody who you know is really about that shit, and they tell you like, yo, he is not it. And now culture, bro, that's culture suicide, bro. Somebody who has nothing to do with the music industry, like on some street shit, if they could come and fuck your whole shit up just off of not validating you, just being like, nah, they wasn't outside, but they talking like, bro, we say this shit all the time.
Yeah, that happened with the Game. I feel like people definitely pressed his gangster at one point. They were saying
bro, you can look into the Tekashi shit, bro.
Oh yeah, exactly.
When he first dropped, and when I first seen the video, I ain't gonna hold you, and I seen this motherfucker with a, and I know some people already knew who this guy was as far as like what he used to do.
Which video?
The Gummo, the first shit.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. I was fucking with Tekashi before that, bro. When he was on his weird shit.
I was never fucking with Tekashi. We were never fucking with Tekashi when we say somebody.
Before he
knowing who he is.
Bro, I'm telling you, he used to have videos that was trippy. I fucked with it before all of that, bro. He on his rise.
Oh, before he basically started doing the blood shit.
Yeah.
See, me, he only hit my radar once he started the blood shit. Like literally when he started with the Gummo shit, he was the only Spanish nigga with all, Mexican, whatever he is, with all the colorful hair.
Exactly.
And it was mad black niggas. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, he must be
exactly.
He must be into some shit.
He must be Chapo himself. Exactly.
He must be into some shit because I'm spotting like I'm like, oh, that's a real gangster. That's a real gangster. Like not on no, I'm assuming like I know
exactly
he's gangs. I know like just from
exactly the,
you know
from the
being a street nigga, know niggas like oh I heard about him before. Like oh word, oh he must really be on that. And then you know I think we all know how that ended. Like come to find out, they literally just fucking used his.
If they was using each other.
Yeah,
at the end of it.
At the end of that shit was all bad because at the end of the day, like what people don't understand, when you put that energy out in the world, eventually you gotta stand on that shit, bro.
Yep.
You gotta stand on it, and it's on every level. If you an R&B nigga and you singing about all this romance and all that shit, it's gonna be a bitch that come to you, and she's going to expect that.
Yep.
So if you talking that street shit, you're gonna get in street situations, and people gonna expect you to be street. Because honestly, I knew he was gonna tell. I knew he was going to tell.
I mean,
I didn't think it was gonna work out. I didn't think he was gonna tell and then still be doing 6ix9ine shit.
So how you think this whole situation gonna play out with Gunna and Thugger? If you had to say, what's the parlay on this? Gunna in, Thugger in, both of them out, one of them in, one of them out.
I think the chances of us seeing Gunna again is way more likely. I think Gunna could possibly take a minimum. I don't think they got a lot on him. And I think like these dudes are like paid. These dudes have a lot of money. They could get top lawyers. But and it's what people understand. It's a state case. It's federally state. And I think people like...
Oh, it's a state case. It's not
state, but it's still... still a RICO. It's a state.
Yeah.
And people like confuse the two. So... the gun laws and all that shit, like all that shit matters when it's different than the case that fucking 6ix9ine they was trying to throw out like all the bloods over there. It's even different from the Bobby Shmurda shit because you in New York City, bro. If you have a bullet in New York City, your ass is going to jail. You're not going past that motherfucker. You're not going around. You're going to jail,
bro. The gun law is so crazy here.
You're going to jail, but I think this one really is going to count about like if people are going to step up and take the time. People who are like not in the spotlight, if they're gonna step up and take the time.
You don't think they can find cracks in the case? Well, Rico, it's easy to find cracks in the case though. You feel me? I feel like if they have the lawyers of lawyers, the Johnny Cochran and the John Weinsteins of the world, they gotta have like Jewish and black lawyers.
If they are able to
working together,
if they are able to like fully finesse this shit and get out, this shit is gonna make them like even bigger than like It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, God rest the dead, if Nipsey would have survived getting shot. How much more that like attention and how much more shit that would have
I mean look at 50 Cent, bro. He survived that.
And he was putting out shit damn near 6-7 years before he like blew up, but
that's how he really blew up. Yo, this nigga got shot 9 times. But
Kanye with the car crash, bro.
Exactly.
It's like in our, and it's another gripe I have with our culture.
That's true.
We feed off of the trauma. It's like that makes our artists more like I don't know. It's like you really want to buy into what they got going on. Like
it's weird, bro. Even like Fetty Wap having one eye, bro. That's what made me like, yo, let me listen to him. This guy got one eye. He rapping.
Bro, that's crazy. But I'm like,
think about it. Like, you heard the nigga with one eye? Who? Fetty Wap? Hey, what's up? Hello.
But this is like crazy, I said, it's the only culture to where somebody who can be a straight, you know, street, not even street, a straight guy who just came up regular, like straight narrow, not on none of the bullshit, college degree, and he could be super duper talented, bro. If you not talking no J. Cole shit, if you not talking no uplifting shit, if you try to like, cause bro, like for me, like I write for somebody else and I could write them the most hood shit that they, bro. I feel that shit. Like I could just pen that shit.
You create a whole movie.
It's all about work. It's movies.
You could create a whole movie,
and they accept that. Like fucking Quentin Tarantino could make a movie about some shit he's never been through.
Like you know, that Blue Diamond freestyle. She went stupid.
Blue Diamond, who that?
I mean, not Blue Diamond. Her name Diamond, Big Diamond.
Oh, Connie Diamond.
Connie Diamond,
bro.
She's
a problem.
Beast.
She's a problem. Bro, I don't know, bro.
Beast.
I'm pretty sure she smacked the shit out of you if you tried. Big Bronx. You feel me? Shout out to Connie Diamond. You know, look at you know I fucks with you, Connie. You feel me? I'm a fan, and I don't really got a lot of female rappers that I just fuck with on some fan shit. I'm a fan, bro. She be dropping that shit. I be listening, and because it's not on no, and it's not my. I hate to be giving away all my gripes, but one of my gripes with female rap is some of the same that I have with
Queen rappers.
Male rap. It's kind of like you give them a couple subjects and they can make an album off of it. And it's like, damn, make some gangster shit. You ain't gotta be popping the pussy, banging the ass, about to fuck this nigga with a bag at, nigga with a bag at.
I feel like she got the everything. She ain't playing.
But she doing her thug dizzle, my G. I fucks with her.
Definitely.
Damn, we don't got okay. But free Thug, free Gunna, free the whole YSL, man.
Casanova took the plea too. Casanova took the plea.
They're not about to free Casanovas, but we'll say it anyway. Free
Max B, man. We still riding that way. Free fucking Max B, please.
Yeah, free the wave. Free the wave.
Come on.
Free the wave, man.
Well, who else? Free Wallow too. Wallow still.
Free Wallow, Ox shit, pop shit. You feel me? Who else locked up? Damn, it's probably more locked up rappers than it is free rappers. Nah, I'm talking shit. But damn, free all of them.
Factual.
Fucked up, man. Get our rappers out of here, man. When y'all do come out, man, change that content up a little bit, man. Let's get on our, I don't know, I feel like back in the 90s and shit, back in the 80s, it was like a bunch of shit that used to be able to like live amongst each other. I feel like now this shit is like 85% gangster rap, 90% gangster rap, and then you got 10% of rap that's like enlightening. And I think y'all niggas will.
But then you also got the club hits.
That shit be based, and what they be in the club, what they rapping about?
I'm thinking about like the French Montana.
What he rapping about? You listen to his lyrics? It's just gangster shit over a pop beat.
You're right.
It's the same shit.
You right. Damn.
It's just the same shit. It's just switch the beat. It's the same content.
That's a fact.
Like, we got to switch the content up. We got to change these frequencies up so y'all can, like, protect yourself, bro.
That was a gem.
Protect yourself, man. Protect y'all peace. Protect y'all families. Y'all create that shit. Like,
if you listen to Stuck on Nerve, listen to the first line.
The first line is the shit that is my mantra right now. Yeah. We're trying to change these frequencies up a little bit. We're not trying. I'm not saying death to gangster rap, death to none of that shit. Nah, because that shit exists. That shit is necessary. Yeah. Some of them stories like really help people out, and some of those experiences like need to be shared. But I don't think it's to the point where motherfuckers who love rap feel like the only way that they'll get on, or the only way they got a chance to be successful in this culture is to be a gangster rapper. Yeah, it's like, no, be a good rapper. Go read a book and increase your vocabulary and write a story. Make a movie with your words. And it don't got to be Scarface.
Yeah.
That's not the only movie. Yeah. Boys in the Hood is not the only movie.
Yep. It's weird. I mean, it's like I've developed the ear to accept the drill wave and what it is.
Can't listen to that shit.
It's a lot of trauma in that music, bro. I gotta watch.
I gotta watch how fit it is. Yeah, that drill music. I literally listen to that shit, and I feel the pain and I feel the trying.
Yeah,
I like them young niggas who making that drill music. A lot of them are going through wild shit.
Yep.
And the only way they feel like to express that shit or to get out of that situation is to like come up off of the drill shit, and there's certain shit that's not accepted in that drill world.
Exactly.
And that shit is like, it's different, bro. That energy is crazy.
It's crazy. You're always looking over your shoulder. You always gotta have the thing on you because you got beef with somebody. But then you always gotta protect your set. You always gotta be hitting the lick. You always gotta be.
Bro, when the last time an R&B singer got killed? When the last time an R&B singer went to jail for life? When the last time a rock and roll artist? When the last time a pianist? When the last time
there's no beef like that?
Two guitar players was beefing, and somebody in two bands was beefing, and the bass player smoked the fucking bro. This is the only culture to where we allow our artists to be taken away from us, bro.
Bullshit.
The shit that we enjoy because we don't allow them to let that street shit go. And I don't always blame the artists, bro. The consumers be fucked up.
Yep.
The way we consume this shit is crazy, bro.
Yep.
And I say we because I'm a part of the problem at times.
Of course, yeah. We all are.
Ignorant shit.
We all are. And I think also, too, it's like we not realizing that everybody doesn't take the music and everything for just music. Some people really think this is people's lives 100%. Like, they got to replicate that.
Yo, I was on TikTok, bro. That's my new shit. I was on TikTok. Bro, I was on TikTok, bro, and there was this guy, white guy. I know he ain't never been. I know he reviewing some music.
Yeah,
I know he ain't never been. And he was talking about, yo, this guy right here, I can just tell he's really been through it. He's real. I'm like, if you ain't never been through it, how can you tell somebody else been through it?
What you hear it? You hear it in his voice?
You just hear key words. You hear this, you hear that. You see dreads. You see a motherfucker in the apartment or a house with like 15, 16 dudes and they got guns, bro. A lot of them dudes come from 2-family homes, bro.
Yep.
A lot of them dudes are middle class people.
I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Come on, man.
Clarence parents had a real good marriage.
Come on, man. And you got dudes who really like are on some artistic shit, and they done been through it, like fully been through it.
Yep.
But it's all about how you interpret it. But I think it's just our culture, bro. I think like we need the whole culture needs therapy.
Definitely. But they have to admit it first and foremost, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah. So, like we said, man, freedom, people, man, free yourself of the chains and the fucking bondage of trauma and feeling like that's the only way that you can consume hip hop music, because it's not. There's a lot of artists out here who's putting out enlightening, positive, motivational music, and it's just as good, man. You can turn up to it and all that shit away. You can smoke your weed and drink to that shit too. Like that shit it doesn't have to control what you do. You can still be on your bullshit and listen to some shit that might potentially get you off the bullshit.
Exactly.
Don't provide the soundtrack to the fuck shit, man.
It's a new day. It's a new season, yo.
New day, man. And we here. Pushing this positivity, man. You know who the fuck we are, man. It's T-Bruin.
Brother Wyatt.
You fucking Rapper and Drummer podcast, man. We
Free
appreciate y'all.
Elevate.
Tapping in. Subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe.
Get these views up, man.
Subscribe, man.
Come on.
Fuck with us. Y'all say y'all fuck with us, but y'all not subscribing. Like, the fuck?
Thank y'all. In advance. What y'all about to do.
You feel me? Oh, and we ain't forget from the 420 episode, we owe somebody. We gonna hit that person up.
Facts.
We gonna bless them.
Facts.
But other than that, man, we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Boop.